Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out LeboView. Today I'm going to do a review outside on something that I could be doing the review inside, but it's a beautiful day. So there's going to be a little bit of background noise because of traffic, so just ignore that. But today I want to talk about the Moto X, and specifically the Otter box case that goes on the Moto X. I got the Republic Wireless Moto X, and I love their service, and you can check out my review on that or what my thoughts are on it. It's just a good plan for me. But I want to talk about the case in particular on this one. Now, I had an iPhone 4 and I had an Otter box on that one, and I loved it. So I got the Otter box for this one, and I want to talk about a couple things. There is one slight downfall that I found with it, actually possibly two, depends on who you are. But let's get into the review and see what you think. Okay, so here's the case that you're going to get this in, and nothing fancy about it. This is typical packaging for retail, and then there's going to be a little verbiage and how great the case is, and you know, not really that important. Let's get to what's important, and that's the case itself. Now you also get this carrier belt clip, whatever you want to call it. Now this is the first downfall that I don't personally care for, but some people don't seem to mind. What I have a problem with is my old iPhone 4, when this was clipped onto my belt or pocket, usually on my pocket, I could just reach down and flip it out. This one, when it's in there. I mean, it takes a little bit of effort to get it back out. So the fact that it's on my belt, I might actually have to use two hands to get it to unclip. The thing I do like about this, though, is its ability to turn into a stand. You know, you just pull that clip out, and now you can actually watch movies in that whenever it's in the case. We'll go ahead and pop it in the case here. And you can do it face out, or you can do it with the face in. Either way, it doesn't really make a difference. There you go. You can see how it kind of stands on its own there. But to get it out, you can see it takes a little bit of effort. And I don't care for that. And I'll show you the solution that I came up with that, which... yeah, see, it's just a little bit cumbersome. I don't care for that part at all. The thing is I love the case so much, and this turns around all different degrees and angles. The case itself is very rugged. I've dropped this a few times. It does have all the provisions. It's got a full, clear speaker access, so the speaker is not obstructed whatsoever. Same with the noise reduction and speaker down here. There's a few of those. There's another one up here. These plugs feel like they're going to last a very long time as far as opening and closing. My iPhone 4, the case on that one had a little bit of a problem to where it started coming apart after 2 years use. Everything's easily accessible. Of course, your charging port, same there. What I like about the case is that other than a couple of areas here, I'm going to see if I can get this in here. You can see the screen doesn't quite cover everything up here, and I'm talking about the protective screen that's on the case, that comes with the case. And the same down here. This is doesn't cover up this microphone. And the other downfall that I find is that when you get to the edges, sometimes you got to push relatively hard to get something done. And I really notice it whenever I'm in my camera mode, which I'll go to that real quick. And that is whenever I want to turn on or off the flash. I should be able to drag this menu, and you can see I took a picture, but I should be able to drag this menu, another picture, there. That's the only downfall that I found with it. Now, the reason that I guess you can say suffer through that one downfall, that one fault, is because I don't know if you can see, but there's a couple of small little marks that are going on there, and that's from like grinding. They're grinding sparks. And there was another one that's on here that's actually a welding spark. This thing protected my phone because of that. My phone inside's very clean. It's not hard to get in and out of this case so much. I mean, I don't really get in it. I don't need to. It's very rugged as far as dropping in that. I mean, I have no problem dropping it on the ground or anything. I feel safe that it's going to be protected. This stays relatively clean. It's not slippery. And as far as carrying it around, I went and purchased one of these at the local flea market. If I can find anything that's close to this or this brand, I'll put a link in the description for it, but I will put the link for this case. And what you do is just toss this, or you might want to use it. Some people like this. I don't care for it. I like this case. It's got a magnetic clasp, and I can just slide it in and flip it down, and it's done. I mean, it's kind of like a quick draw. I can do this all with one hand when it's on my belt. So that's my review of the Otter box case, the Defender series for the Moto X. Overall, I suggest it. If you can deal with having to push a little bit harder on the edges, and again, that's just on a couple of apps that I have problems with. Most of the time, I don't even notice it. Out in the middle, there's nothing. I mean, and even when I click on icons on the edges, the screen is very sensitive. As far as the case, I would buy it again. So I'm going to put the link down below. Click the link, and it'll take you right to it, and you'll be able to get it shipped to you really quick. I appreciate it as always. Thanks for watching LeboView. Bye.